Hi guys, okay, so something that I think about a lot and something that a lot of people with BPD do think about is, can I have a relationship and slash or a successful relationship? The short answer is yes, but there will be complications, and that is something that really gets me down personally as someone with BPD, because as you probably know, we suffer with attachment issues, and we like acceptance and a lot of affirmation from others. But my biggest advice is when you have when you're talking to somebody or when you're dating somebody and they do something that causes you to have a big reaction to it, don't think, am I being rational, am I being irrational? Because obviously to you it makes sense, but what I advise is take a moment. I know it's hard, but take a moment away from that situation. Turn your phone on silent, turn your phone off, throw the phone away from you, and don't reply to that person. Do not put yourself into a situation where your intense mood is going to take over and is going to control the situation, because it will. Now, there's been a lot of times where I've replied to somebody or had a phone call or had a FaceTime, and then a while after I've done it and I've went berserk at them, I've thought, why? That was illogical. There was no reason for me to do that. You know, when you're thinking a bit more logically. And that's why you need to give yourself and the other person space when you're in these zones, because you will come out of it and you will start to see a bit more sense. Now, if you are so intensely in that state and feel the need to go ahead and follow through with it, speak to a friend. Say, okay, this is the situation. Am I being irrational or rational? Make sure the friend isn't biased. And when my friends say, well, you're being irrational, I can't see how I'm being irrational, but trust their judgment, because they can see, and give these people who you are angry at or upset with a chance and just chill. And this will take a lot of energy and a lot of time, and there will be moments where you think, I just want to be honest with them, tell them all about my BPD, say how I'm not coping, all this. But as we all probably know, you can't do that in the early stages of a relationship. So that's why it's important to give the space, give the space, give the space. This is where friends come into it, where family come into it to support you, where your counsellor comes into it. Even just writing things down, seeing them on paper, seeing them outside of yourself, so to speak, can sort of make sense of it a little bit more. So I advise to do that before you go into attack mode. But it is possible. There's a lot of us, but I know in my personal life very few people, but I do know 2 people with very successful, very healthy relationships where one member has BPD in each relationship, and that gives me faith. So think about that and think about them, and you will be happy with somebody one day, but find the happiness within yourself if you can at the moment in time.